Welcome, my sleepy friends. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in, and let it go. Tonight, we're going on a journey through the universe, but not just any part of it. We're going to explore something mysterious, vast, and almost invisible. A cosmic masterpiece woven across the deepest darkness of space. The cosmic web, a structure so grand it connects galaxies, clusters, and the very fabric of the universe itself. So, settle in. Let your body sink into comfort and let your mind drift as we travel across the endless threads of the cosmic web. Imagine floating far beyond the Milky Way, beyond the spiral arms, beyond the glittering stars, into the darkness between galaxies. You might think space is empty, cold, silent, infinite nothingness. But if you could see the universe in its truest form, if your eyes could detect not just stars, but the very fabric of matter and energy, you would see something breathtaking. You would see a web, not like the web of a spider, but a vast, three-dimensional tapestry, stretching for billions of light years. Thin, delicate filaments, threads of matter, connecting galaxies like jewels on a cosmic necklace. This is the cosmic web, a network made mostly of something strange, something invisible to us. Dark matter, the silent architect of the universe. We can't see it, we can't touch it, but it shapes everything. Galaxies gather along these threads, clusters of galaxies, superclusters, all connected by these invisible filaments. Close your eyes and imagine it now. A black canvas, sprinkled with faint glowing lines, intersections like bright knots of light. Those knots are where the largest clusters of galaxies live, and the spaces between, immense cosmic voids, vast deserts of almost nothing, so empty you could travel for millions of light years and never find a single star. Now, let's drift back in time to the very beginning, to the birth of the universe, the Big Bang. Everything started as a tiny, hot, dense point, and then it expanded faster than we can truly imagine. At first, everything was almost the same everywhere, but not perfectly. Tiny ripples in density, just slight differences. And over billions of years, those tiny ripples grew. Gravity began to pull matter together, forming threads, filaments, clusters, just like dewdrops collecting along strands of a spider's web in the morning light. Dark matter was the scaffolding, the unseen skeleton, and normal matter, the kind that makes up stars, planets, you and me, followed the pull of this invisible framework. Slowly, patiently, over 13 billion years, the web was woven, and today it still stretches across the cosmos, delicate yet unimaginably strong. Now, let's imagine you could float outside the universe and look back at it all. At first, it would look like a fog, a faint glow, but as your eyes adjust, you'd begin to see the structure. Filaments glowing faintly, threads hundreds of millions of light years long, connecting brilliant knots of galaxies, and in between, vast empty spaces, black voids, silent, cold, lonely. It would look almost like neurons in a brain, a cosmic mind, thinking in patterns too vast for us to comprehend. Some scientists even call it the mind of the universe, and in a way, it is, because without it, galaxies, stars, life, none of it would exist. Each glowing thread in your imagination now holds billions of galaxies, and inside each galaxy, billions of stars, billions of planets, and maybe, somewhere out there, billions of dreams, slowly, patiently, over 13 billion years. The web was woven, and today it still stretches across the cosmos, delicate yet unimaginably strong. But here's the thing, we can't actually see the web with our eyes. Even the best telescopes can't capture it directly. Most of it is made of dark matter, and dark matter doesn't emit light. So how do we know it's there? Scientists trace its shadow through the bending of light, through the way galaxies move, through the whispers of ancient cosmic signals. And the more we learn, the more questions we have. What is dark matter? Really? Why does the universe have this structure, this elegance? Is it random? Or is there a deeper order? We don't know yet. Maybe someday we will. But for now, we just float in wonder, like a single thought, in an endless mind. Before we sign off for the night, let's talk about some particular interesting facts regarding the cosmic web. Now, let's drift closer to the web and think about its size. The cosmic web is the largest structure in the entire universe, a structure so vast that words almost fail to capture it. Imagine a single thread of this web, just one filament, and that thread could stretch for hundreds of millions of light years, not millions of miles, millions of light years. That means if you traveled at the speed of light, the fastest anything can move, it would still take you hundreds of millions of years to cross just one strand. And the whole web, it spans across the universe for tens of billions of light years. It holds all the galaxies we know of, every cluster, every star you've ever seen in the night sky, and countless more you never will. Close your eyes and picture that. A black ocean with glowing threads stretched across it, like bridges between islands of light. At the places where the threads meet are knots, bright and massive, where galaxies cluster together in groups called nodes. Each node is a city of galaxies, each filament a cosmic highway connecting them. And between those highways, vast emptiness, so empty you could drift for millions of light years and never see a single star. Take a deep breath and feel that scale, the largest structure ever known, and we are part of it. Now, let's imagine you could float outside the universe and look back at it all. At first, it would look like a fog, a faint glow, but as your eyes adjust, you'd begin to see the structure. Filaments glowing faintly, threads hundreds of millions of light years long, connecting brilliant knots of galaxies, and in between, vast empty spaces, black voids, silent, cold, lonely. It would look almost like neurons in a brain, a cosmic mind, thinking in patterns too vast for us to comprehend. Some scientists even call it the mind of the universe, and in a way, it is, because without it, galaxies, stars, life, none of it would exist. Each glowing thread in your imagination now holds billions of galaxies, and inside each galaxy, billions of stars, billions of planets, and maybe, somewhere out there, billions of dreams, slowly, patiently, over 13 billion years. The web was woven, and today it still stretches across the cosmos, delicate yet unimaginably strong. Now, let's imagine something. What would the cosmic web look like if you could truly see it? First, it would appear faint, like a whisper in the darkness, a soft glow, threading through an endless black canvas. As your eyes adjust, the structure begins to reveal itself, a vast, delicate network, spanning in every direction, like a spider's web, spun in 3 dimensions, but so much greater, stretching for billions of light years. Each filament is a glowing thread, hundreds of millions of light years long, and where those threads meet are bright knots, clusters of galaxies, shining like jewels at the crossroads of infinity. The pattern would look familiar somehow, like something you've seen before. The branching of trees, the veins in a leaf, or even the neurons inside a living brain. A cosmic mind, thinking in slow motion over billions of years, and as you float among it, you'd see rivers of galaxies flowing along those filaments, moving silently, drawn together by gravity's gentle hand. It's beautiful, and it's alive, not in the way we understand life, but in its quiet dance, its ever-changing shape, as the universe continues to weave its masterpiece. So now, as you drift deeper into relaxation, remember the web, that silent, infinite structure, holding everything together. Remember that you are part of this web too. Every atom in your body was once scattered through the cosmos, and one day it will return to the threads, to the stars. Let go of your thoughts. Let go of the day. You are safe. You are vast. You are part of the cosmic web.